Jadda's Craft Cottage. I hope you've been saving your wine corks because today we're going to be making these Christmas decorations with corks using only one pattern but adding to the patterns to make 3 different designs. So let's get started. Some of the items you will need for this project. Some corks. They could be the whole corks or you can have half corks. Either will do. A mat knife and cutting surface. Hot glue gun. A variety of acrylic paint and some paintbrushes. We have glitter. This is optional. Some embellishments like pom-poms, jewels, little Christmas balls or stickers, and some holiday ribbon. You're going to cut these corks in half. You need about 15 to start off with. And I'm going to use a mat knife and this mat board to just cut. One of my friends introduced me to these miter shears. You just stick the cork right in the center. Be very careful, that blade is extremely sharp, and just chop it. Very easy. Put the safety back on and you're done. I got these at Amazon. All of these ornaments start with the same pattern. We're going to start off with 5 of these corks at the bottom, and then we'll have 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1. And we're going to glue them all with the hot glue gun. This is the base for all of the ornaments. From this point you can either add on or take away to make this ornament different. This first tree, I'm going to just punch out some paper with these 7/8 inch round circles from this hole punch. I'm going to get a variety of colors. Now we'll glue these on. I'm going to do them in different orders here. So this is going to be my first row. I'm just putting a little hot glue on here. You could use probably Elmer's glue. And I'm going to just put my little circles on here. You can leave it like this, and this is a great project for kids to do. I would use the Elmer's glue to attach these. You can hold it like this and it could be standing up, or we can put a ribbon around it. But I'm going to add a little bit more embellishments on it. So I'm going to put in between these little holes, I'm going to put some pom-poms. Now I'm going to take some decorative ribbon and I'm going to glue it on the bottom and all around the top and put a bow on top. Again, this could be used with just Elmer's glue. Now you have a little ornament for your tree. You could add a little string to it, or for your table. This next one, we're going to start with our base, but I'm using the larger corks. So I'm going to start off with 5 to begin with. But this time, I'm going to add another row at the bottom. So instead of 5, I'm going to have 6. Now I'm going to glue them all together. Now you can see this is a thicker Christmas tree and it can stand by itself, but I'm going to add something else to it. I'm going to add a trunk to the tree. So I'm going to take 4 corks and I'm going to glue them together. Now I'm going to attach it to the bottom of the tree. You can see it stands up pretty well. Now we'll paint this tree. I'm going to paint it with the green acrylic paint. And I may have to take 2 coats because sometimes with these corks, they don't cover very well. I want to put some glitter on this tree and it's wet. I want to make sure it is really wet. If you don't want to put more paint on it, you could also use Elmer's glue and put the glitter on. But I'm going to really make sure it's quite wet before I add the glitter. And then I'm going to pour it over a tray. Now I'm going to let this dry before I do the trunk of the tree. I didn't realize before that when you use glitter, it sometimes comes off on your hands when you touch it. So I'm going to use this clear acrylic coating to protect it and to seal it. And I'm going to let it set dry. For the bottom of the tree trunk, you could either wrap it with some ribbon or some cord or some jute that you would make for macrame. Or you can just paint it. I'm going to paint these with a dark brown paint. It's acrylic paint again, just to cover the bottom. I will let this dry and put a second coat on it. I'm putting a second coat of the paint on it just to make sure it covers all the markings from the cork. Now we'll do some embellishments on this little tree. I'm going to put some adhesive backing jewels on it. You could also glue it with the hot glue gun or regular glue. And some balls. Little festive. Now I'll add a little cording to make it a little colorful. For the Santa hat, I'm going to start with the same basic tree. I'm going to have a 5 at the bottom, then add the 4. Now this is what our tree would look like, but we're going to make it a Santa hat. So I'm going to have another cork here, another cork here, and another cork here as if it were his hat. And you'll see how that turns out. We're gluing all these together again. So this is our basic tree. Now we're going to add the top of the hat. So I'm going to put a little glue here. When this is dry, we'll be ready to paint. We're now going to paint the Santa hat. Now the bottom 5 are white, and so is this top one. So we only want to paint the middle part. I'm now going to do the white, which would be where the puffs will go, or where the fur. A second coat of paint will be put on this. We're going to let this dry first and then we'll put the second coat on. You want to put another coat of the red on the corks just to cover all the open spots. While it's still wet, you want to put the glitter on it. You could paint some Elmer's glue on it instead and then put the glitter. Set this aside and let it dry. With the glitter, it comes off when you touch it, so I'm going to spray it with this clear acrylic coating. To finish the Santa hat, we're going to put some pom-poms along the side here and on the top. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. A day without sunshine is just an extra day for crafting.